Hey, Suffield, Connecticut homeowners, should you wait to sell? Get some insights in this month's Suffield Housing Market Update, Connecticut. I'm Stephanie Salerno, a local realtor in Suffield, Connecticut, licensed in Massachusetts and Connecticut, here to give you the latest scoop on the local housing market. So first, let's take a look at what's been happening in Suffield. In Suffield for April, 6 homes sold, and that's down 50% from April of 2023. 8 new listings came on the market, and that's down 47% from 2023. The sales price to list price ratio is 103.01%, and that's actually flat from 2023. And the average sale price per square foot is $218, and that's up 14%. April's average sale price was $400,000, and that's down 8% from 2023. And the average days on market was 39, and that's down 37% from 2023. And the month supply of inventory for April was 2.67 months. And that's actually flat from April of 2023, and that's up 0.93 months from last month, March of 2024. Now, to refresh you on how that works is that 6 months is considered a balanced market. So anything more than 6 months is a buyer's market, and anything less than 6 months is a seller's market. So at 2.67 months inventory, we're still very much in a seller's market, even though inventory has ticked up slightly from last month. So before I go any further, if you're finding this information useful and you want to be kept up to date on future Suffield, Connecticut housing market updates, hit that subscribe button below. So there's no denying that mortgage rates have a huge impact on the current housing market. And that may leave you with some questions on whether it still makes sense to sell your house and make a move. Here are the top 3 questions you may be asking and the data that helps answer them. So you may be asking, 1, should I wait to sell? 2, are buyers still out there? And 3, can I afford my next home? So let's dive into those. All right, so should I wait to sell? So if you're thinking about waiting to sell until after mortgage rates come down, here's what you need to know. So are a lot of people. While mortgage rates are still predicted to come down later this year, if you wait for that to happen, you may be dealing with a lot more competition as other buyers and sellers jump back in too. Bright MLS said, even a modest drop in rates will bring both more buyers and more sellers into the market. That means if you choose to wait it out, you may be dealing with prices rising even faster and more multiple offer scenarios when you go to purchase your next home. Now, when it comes to the question if buyers are still out there, it doesn't mean that buyers are still not making a move right now. While there are some people holding off, there are plenty of buyers active right now. And here's the data that shows that. The Showing Time Index is a measure of how frequently buyers are touring homes. This graph uses that index to show buyer activity for March, which is the latest data available, over the past 7 years. You can see that demand has dipped some since the unicorn years, shown in purple. That's in response to a lot of market factors like higher mortgage rates, rising prices, and limited inventory. But to really understand today's demand, you have to compare where we are right now with the last normal years in the market, which was 2018 and 2019. Not those abnormal unicorn years. When you focus on just the blue bars, you can get an idea of how 2024 stacks up, and that gives you a whole new perspective. Nationally, demand is still higher than it was in the last normal years, so 2018 and 2019, and that still means there's huge demand for your home. And that means there's still a market for your house to sell. And if you're worried how you'll afford your next move with rising prices and with mortgage rates, consider this. You may be sitting on more equity in your house than you think. Homeowners have gained tremendous equity over the past few years, and that equity can make a huge difference when you buy your next home. You may even have enough to be an all-cash buyer and not have to take a mortgage out on your next property. As Jessica Lautz, Deputy Chief Economist at the National Association of Realtors, or NAR, says, those who have earned housing equity through home price appreciation are the current winners in today's housing market. 1/3 of recent home buyers did not finance their home purchase last month, the highest share in a decade. For these buyers, interest rates may be less influential in their purchase decisions. So what's the bottom line? If you've had these questions in your head and they've been holding you back from considering selling, hopefully these answers can help make you a more clear decision. A recent survey from Realtor.com shows that more than 85% of potential sellers have been considering selling for over a year. That means there are a number of sellers like you who are on the fence. But that same survey also talked to sellers who recently decided to take the plunge and list, and 79% of those recent sellers wish they sold sooner. If you want to talk further about any of these questions or need more information, let's connect. And if you're concerned about figuring out how to buy and sell at the same time, it can be done. We work with many sellers like you and have proven tools and systems to help you make a seamless transition. So whether you're looking to sell or you might want to discuss what options exist for you, please reach out, as I'm here to help you make the most of your equity and to reach and exceed your real estate goals. And if you want a quick look at what your home may be worth, click that button below for an instant home valuation. As a local realtor in Suffield, Connecticut, I strive to provide you with the information so that you can navigate our local market with confidence. And if you found this information useful, please feel free to share it with a friend and give us a like. All right, this is your May Suffield Housing Market Update. See you next month.